Want to fast-track your progress and make real, lasting changes? Let's talk about it. We're diving deep into 15 powerful rules that will help you unlock your potential and level up your life. Whether it's about your career, relationships, health, or personal growth, these rules offer a fresh perspective on how to speed up your success in all areas of life. Get ready to break free from what's holding you back and step into a more powerful you. You know that feeling when you're just going through the motions, checking things off your to-do list, but not really getting anywhere? That's you, stuck in a time management rut. It's not just about how you manage your time, it's about how you manage your energy. When are you most alert and focused? Schedule your most challenging tasks for those peak energy periods. And when your energy dips, don't force it. Use that time for less demanding activities or to simply recharge. Okay, let's talk about goals. We all have them, those big, audacious dreams we're chasing, but here's the thing about big goals. They can be totally overwhelming. Instead of letting those massive goals paralyze you, break them down into bite-sized, achievable tasks. These are your micro goals, your stepping stones to success. These micro goals keep the momentum going and make the journey feel so much more manageable. The feeling of accomplishment you get from checking off those micro goals, it's addictive. It keeps you motivated and moving forward one step at a time. Let's talk about the perfectionism trap. It's a sneaky one, right? It whispers in your ear, telling you everything has to be flawless. But here's the truth. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress. It keeps you stuck in a cycle of procrastination and self-doubt. The truth is, done is better than perfect. So what if it's not perfect? What if you make a mistake? So what? The important thing is that you're moving forward, that you're taking action. Remember, every successful person out there has a string of failures behind them. The more you allow yourself to be imperfect, the faster you'll progress. The 2-minute rule, your procrastination kryptonite. Procrastination, we've all been there. That little voice in your head says, I'll do it later, and suddenly you're scrolling through social media instead of tackling that important task. Well, I'm here to give you a powerful weapon to fight back against procrastination, the 2-minute rule. It's simple, but oh so effective. If something takes less than 2 minutes to do it right now. Don't put it off. Don't add it to your to-do list, just get it done. By tackling them immediately, you clear your mind, you build momentum, and you prevent procrastination from taking root. Plus, the feeling of accomplishment, even from these small wins, can give you the boost you need to tackle bigger tasks. The power of no, protecting your time and energy. Let's talk about boundaries, about the power of saying no. We want to please people. We don't want to disappoint anyone, but every yes to something misaligned means no to your goals. Yes comes with a price. Your time, energy, focus. Protect these precious resources. Get comfortable saying no to distractions. It's not selfish, it's self-care. Set boundaries, say no, and live a fulfilling life. Systems over goals, building habits for automatic progress. We've talked a lot about goals, but here's the thing about goals. They're great for setting a direction, but they're not enough. To make real, lasting progress, you need systems. Systems are the habits, the routines, the processes that you put in place to support your goals. They're the automatic pilots that keep you moving forward, even when motivation is low. Systems take the guesswork out of progress. They remove the need for constant willpower and decision-making. By building the right systems, you create an environment where success becomes inevitable. Remember, consistency is key. It's the small, daily actions repeated over time that lead to extraordinary results. The 80-20 rule, working smarter, not harder. Ever feel like you're working hard but not seeing results? You're not alone. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle, feeling like you need to be constantly busy, but not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks move the needle significantly, while others barely make a dent. That's where the 80-20 rule, or Pareto principle, comes in. It states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. The key is to identify and prioritize these high-impact tasks. Focus on what truly matters to achieve more with less effort. The power of reflection, your roadmap to faster progress. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to get caught up in the doing, the constant striving for more. But here's the thing. If you're not taking the time to reflect on your journey, you're missing out on valuable insights that can accelerate your progress. Reflection helps you identify patterns, celebrate wins, and learn from your mistakes. It allows you to course correct and make adjustments to your approach so you can achieve your goals faster and more efficiently. Your tribe matters. Surrounding yourself with high-energy people. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. It's true. The people you surround yourself with impact your energy, mindset, and success. Supportive, driven individuals will uplift you, reevaluate your relationships, and surround yourself with those who inspire and support your growth. Strategic breaks, the secret to sustainable progress. In a culture that glorifies busyness, it can feel almost counterintuitive to slow down, to take breaks. But here's the thing, rest and recovery are not luxuries, they're essential for long-term progress. If you're constantly pushing yourself without taking breaks, you're going to burn out. Strategic breaks can actually boost your productivity and creativity in the long run. Experiment with different techniques and find what works best for you. The key is to listen to your body and give yourself permission to rest when you need it. Celebrate the small wins fueling your motivation engine. We often get so caught up in chasing the big goals, the finish line, that we forget to celebrate the small wins along the way. But here's the thing, celebrating your progress, no matter how small, is crucial for staying motivated and maintaining momentum. When you achieve a goal, no matter how big or small, your brain releases dopamine, a feel-good chemical that reinforces positive behavior. By celebrating your wins, you're essentially training your brain to crave that feeling of accomplishment, which makes you more likely to keep going. The key is to find what works for you and make it a regular part of your routine. Failing forward. Embracing mistakes as stepping stones. Let's talk about failure. It's a word that makes most people cringe, a concept we're often taught to avoid at all costs. But here's the thing. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone to it. Every successful person you admire has faced their fair share of setbacks, of mistakes, of failures. The difference is they didn't let those experiences define them. They learned from them, they adapted, and they kept going. Remember, the only true failure is the failure to learn and grow from your experiences. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to fall into the trap of multitasking, of trying to juggle multiple tasks at once. We convince ourselves that we're being more productive, that we're getting more done. But here's the truth. Multitasking is a myth. Our brains aren't wired to focus on multiple tasks simultaneously. The key to faster progress is to embrace the power of focus, minimize distractions, create a dedicated workspace, and block out time on your calendar for focused work. You'll be amazed at how much more you can accomplish when you give your brain the space to focus on one thing at a time. Have you ever noticed how athletes often visualize their performance before a big game? They're not just daydreaming, they're engaging in a powerful mental rehearsal technique that can significantly improve their performance. The same principle applies to achieving your goals in any area of life. When you visualize yourself succeeding, you're essentially programming your subconscious mind for success. So, how do you incorporate visualization into your routine? It can be as simple as taking a few minutes each day to close your eyes and vividly imagine yourself achieving your goal. The more real you can make the visualization, the more powerful it will be. Here's a hard truth. Real, lasting progress rarely happens within the confines of your comfort zone. It's easy to get comfortable, to stick with what's familiar, even if it's no longer serving us. But if you want to achieve extraordinary things, you have to be willing to step outside of that comfort zone, to embrace the unknown and to take risks. Every time you do something that scares you, that challenges you, you grow. So, what's one thing you've been putting off because it scares you? What's one step you can take today to move outside of your comfort zone? Wow, we've covered a lot of ground. We talked about prioritizing your energy, setting micro goals, embracing imperfection, and so much more. These 15 rules are your toolkit for accelerating your progress and creating the life you truly desire. Remember, it's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about taking action, learning along the way, and celebrating your wins. If you're ready to speed up your progress, hit like, subscribe, and share these tips with someone who needs them. Now go out there and make it happen.